You book one resort and wake up with access to 3. That is the actual deal at Grand Palladium Punta Cana, where your wristband opens pools, restaurants, and bars across the Punta Cana, Bavaro, and Palace properties like one enormous complex.
Which raises the real question, does that sheer scale work in your favor? Or does a resort this size eventually start working against you?
That is what we are here to find out.
Grand Palladium Punta Cana sits on Bavaro Beach, about 23 kilometers from Punta Cana International Airport, roughly an 18-minute drive, and a private transfer runs around $40 for up to 6 passengers.
The location is genuinely convenient. El Cortecito is walking distance if you want to step outside the bubble, grab a local coffee, browse small shops.
Downtown Punta Cana and Coco Bongo Punta Cana are further out, 16 to 30 minutes by taxi. So this is not a resort you leave every night. The property is the destination.
Which, given what is inside, is not a hardship.
Standard deluxe rooms come with a hydromassage tub inside the room, double wash basins, a furnished balcony, and a minibar restocked daily. The bones are solid, but reviewers consistently flag the decor as dated.
The bathroom layout in some rooms is worth flagging. A glass shower wall adjoining the bedroom means zero privacy with the lights on, so ask about room configuration at check-in.
On upgrades, the loft suite beachfront panoramic ocean view is worth it if you're staying 5 nights or more. You get a 2-floor layout, ocean views, and meaningfully less noise than rooms near the main pool. For a quick weekend, the standard deluxe holds up fine.
AC reliability is real to watch. Some units struggle below 22 degrees, so packing light sleepwear is smarter than expecting an icebox. The chair situation is the first thing to know. By 7 in the morning, the prime spots around the smaller Punta Cana pool are already claimed with towels, and staff enforcement of that policy is essentially non-existent.
The larger pool on the Punta Cana grounds tends to breathe a bit more. And if you cross over to the Palace side, there is an adults-only pool near the TRS lobby. Guests call it the Secret. It opens until midnight, has psychedelic lighting after dark, and is genuinely open to all Grand Palladium guests, not just TRS.
Bavaro Beach itself is wide. The sand is that pale, powdery kind that stays cool underfoot, but here's the honest trade-off that will matter for some of you.
Sargassum. From late spring through early autumn, seaweed accumulation on this stretch can be heavy. The resort runs tractors for daily cleanup, but during peak months, May through August, you may arrive at the beach to find it already building back. If a pristine, seaweed-free beach is non-negotiable, book between December and April.
Drink service roams the beach and pool areas consistently, and tipping your bartender early in the stay is the oldest trick in the book here for a reason.
By mid-afternoon, the main pools settle into a louder, more energetic groove, volleyball, foam parties on Tuesdays and Fridays, while the secret pool stays calm. Know which version of your afternoon you want before you pick your spot.
Dinner is where this resort either rewards you or frustrates you, and the difference is almost entirely about reservations.
The key tip: restaurant slots are released in 2 batches. The first half of the month on the 1st, the second half on the 15th. If your arrival date falls near the 15th, visit the concierge desk at 9 in the morning on that date and book your entire stay in one sitting. Miss that window and the app will show you nothing but full calendars.
When you do get in, Sumptuori, the Japanese teppanyaki restaurant, is the one to prioritize. The chef cooks at your table, the energy is high, and it is consistently the most praised dining experience across the complex.
La Adelita for Mexican is also genuinely strong, bold flavors, festive room, and easier to book than Sumptuori. El Dorado Steakhouse gets mixed results. The ribeye can be excellent or a disappointment depending on the night, so temper expectations.
Quick one, if this breakdown is saving you actual planning time, a like and a subscribe to the Tourist Blueprint genuinely helps us keep making these, and the booking link for Grand Palladium Punta Cana is right in the description below.
The buffets are the safety net, and La Cathedral over at the Bavaro section is the strongest of the 5, better juice variety, better grilled meats, and less crowded than Bihique on the Punta Cana grounds. Breakfast across the complex is reliably good. Dinner at the buffet is more hit or miss.
The 24-hour sports bar also pulls serious weight. Pizza, nachos, hot dogs, always open. It is not glamorous, but at midnight after a show, it is exactly right.
Beyond the table at La Adelita, the daytime programming here is genuinely extensive, The sports center alone covers 6 tennis courts, a full soccer field, an archery range, 8 pickleball courts, and mini golf.
And then there's the kids setup, the Castillo del Pirata, a pirate castle kids club with a mini zip line, climbing wall, trampoline, and a video game lounge. Parents checking their children in and actually relaxing afterward, that is not an accident, it is designed that way.
Evenings lean theatrical nightly shows in 2 amphitheaters. The Thursday Rock Show at Sunset Theater is the fan favorite, live music in the lobby bars until late, and the Sunset Boulevard Disco runs until 2 in the morning.
This is not a resort that winds down at 10. If you need quiet by 9, that is worth knowing before you book.
Service is the most inconsistent variable here. Specific staff members get genuinely warm mentions. Housekeepers, breakfast servers, pool attendants, but the overall picture is uneven. Check-in can run long, and some guests report beach vendors working the sand persistently.
The internal shuttle connects the 3 properties, but the timing is irregular enough that long walks between buildings are real. Guests with mobility concerns should factor that in seriously.
On value, rooms here run roughly $170 to $370 per night, depending on season and category. For that range in Punta Cana's upper-middle, all-inclusive tier, you're getting tri-resort access, 13 restaurants, and one of the largest kids clubs in the Caribbean. Comparable standalone resorts in Bavaro at this price point simply do not offer that breadth.
So, does booking 1 resort and waking up with 3 actually work in your favor? The honest answer is yes, with one significant condition.
The scale delivers the dining variety, the sports complex, the secret pool, the kids club. These are real advantages. But the sargassum reality we flagged at the beach, the uneven service, and the reservation battle mean this resort rewards the guest who prepares, not the one who assumes everything is handed over at check-in.
Plan your restaurant bookings around the 15th of the month, arrive at the pool before 8, and you are set up for a strong week.
The scores back that up on TripAdvisor. Grand Palladium Punta Cana holds 4.0 out of 5 across more than 18,000 reviews.
Booking.com puts it at 7.9 out of 10.
And Google sits at 4.3 out of 5, consistent across platforms for a property this large.
Families, groups, and activity-focused couples will get enormous value here. But if you're after a quiet, intimate resort, or if sargassum season overlaps your travel window and a clean beach is the whole point of the trip, this specific scale and this specific location will work against you.
Grand Palladium Punta Cana is a strong pick for the right traveler, and now you know exactly whether that is you.
Subscribe to the Tourist Blueprint so you do not miss what we cover next. And if Grand Palladium Punta Cana is the one, the booking link is right there in the description waiting for you.